The Aztec Empire was one of the most remarkable and brilliant Mesoamerican empires of all time. The short film will walk you through the daily life of a 15-year-old middle-class Aztec girl. While following Citali, viewers will learn about the interaction and isolation of the Aztecs. Because of the geography and landscape of where the Aztec lived, they were very isolated as a people. Since there were huge amounts of land between their society and others, it was hard to interact with other cultures. Their most effective use of trade was through rivers. This film will also show the changing continuity and culture of the Aztecs. For your convenience, this footage has been translated into English.
Nanotoka. Hi, my name is Citali, and welcome to the city of Tenochtitlan. Here in the Empire, our lives are guided by religion.
As a part of our religion, we sacrifice to the gods because we believe that they need human blood to maintain their strength and power. Most of the time, we sacrifice prisoners of war. To keep track of these celebrations, we have a calendar of 260 days, and we sacrifice to some gods on a daily basis.
We sacrifice to Tlaloc, the god of fertility and rain. He gives us rain to help us grow our crops, which are essential to us, because agriculture is such a big part of our life. We grow corn, avocado, beans, squash, sweet potatoes, and cocoa beans.
The lowlands did a lot of slash and burn, and in the highlands they cut terraces into the hillsides. They made irrigation systems to water their gardens. In the shallow lakes they made chinampas, or floating gardens.
My parents are farmers, and their farming supports the Aztec economy.
I am a pochteka, or a merchant, who transports agricultural goods, like her parents make, to the distant areas of the civilization. To get goods and services, we trade or barter resources with other parts of the civilization. We do not trade with other civilizations because we are not located near other empires. Therefore, we blend with the distant parts of our civilization through trade. Our empire occupies about 80,000 square miles of Mexico, so merchants like me have to travel a lot.
How do you transport all of your goods?
I travel to other parts of the empire by canoe, which is just a dugout tree, and there are a lot of rivers that connect the city to the distant parts of the empire. Our empire doesn't have pack animals, therefore we have to use the boat, and there are also causeways and bridges, which are a few intellectual developments that aid our trade and transportation within the civilization.
How clever. The politics within the empire are relatively basic. Here's our Emperor Montezuma talking about Aztec politics.
I live in a large palace surrounded by nobles that I consult with to make important decisions for the empire. Within the empire, there are four main social classes. The first class consists of nobles. The second class includes commoners. The third class is made up of serfs, and the lowest class is slaves.
My name is Aculin, and I work and live with my family on the land owned by nobles. My family has lived on this land for many generations. Even when new nobles have owned the land, we still couldn't seem to move up in any social classes.
The most impressive art of the Aztec is their temples and architecture. Temples were built for religious celebrations and sacrificing to the gods. The bases of temples were very large. The Tenochtitlan had a base of 300 by 300 meters and was 4 tiers tall, which consisted of 100 rooms.
My name is Orlando Cortez, and in the early 1500s we landed on East Coast of present-day Mexico.
I thought the Spaniards were gods, so I welcomed them, but later they attacked, and I died from my wounds.
After we killed Montezuma, we conquered the empire. Our invasion was a huge turning point.
Today, few things remain the same. There is a new variation of language, which was Nahuatl. This language is used for communication among Western tribes in the United States. Thanks for following Citali with us. That's all for now.
Bye.